I'm the FanFic Critic. I read it. You listen. Every now and then, I think back on my childhood. And I think back on the TV shows I used to watch. See, my childhood was mainly in the 90s. And I have to say, there were some pretty good cartoons on back then. One of the most memorable ones to me, I would say, was Swat Kats. It was pretty dark, and I loved it. And I'm sure if I watched it again, I would still love it. Well, today's fanfic is a Swat Kats fanfiction. It'll be one of the first Swat Kats fanfics I've ever read. And it's on DeviantArt, and it's called Broken Wings Drabble. I think it's just supposed to be Broken Wings, but they have Drabble in the title for some reason. And it's by Dating Wally. The nice thing is the author has a little note here that pretty much talks about what the fandom is and stuff, so let's read what they have to say. The title is Broken Wings, the fandom is Swat Kats, pairing none but could be considered T-bone/razor bromance. It's rated PG-13 for swearing and talks of death, warnings, lots of angst, bring out your Kleenex box, wink, and it has a word count of 500. So it's not exactly a long fanfic, but it's not too short either, so it won't be a waste of time to read. So, let's get started. It wasn't supposed to be this way. That hopeless, pathetic phrase is playing in my head like a broken record for the past month. I never like to talk about death. I know it's not too far off in our line of work, sure. It's always on the edge of your mind when you fly, when you fight. But, no matter what happened, I always thought we'd die together. I don't care how unbelievably sappy that may sound. We were doing it together, while trying to pull some gloriously stupid stunt to save Mega Cat City again. Our names are written down in history, and people talk about us like legends for years. Probably not Farrell, though. He still hates our guts. T-bone and razor, going down like true heroes. Not like this. Not with you lying on your deathbed. With me helpless to save you. What happened to nothing will tear us apart? What happened to partners until the end? You know I'll kick your tail if you ever break that promise. The worst thing is, no one would even care if Jake died. Sure, he was a nice guy, worked at the junkyard, right? Could have had an enforcer career if he ever learned to follow orders. Heard that one before? I sure have. Burke and Murray showed up yesterday. I taught them never to call you a junkyard stray again. Stupid fucks had a point, though. No one would care less about a pair of lowly mechanics. Except for Callie, it seems. She called today, you know. Asked how you were doing. I couldn't lie to her. She's coming over this weekend to keep you company. I wish she would make it better somehow. I wish she'd make a better nursemaid than me. Some days it seems like I can't do anything right. I know the hospital ain't much better, even if I could afford it, but it feels like you're just wasting away here, melting into the rubbish and rusted metal that surrounds us. You used to fix that junk all the time, made it new again. But there's no one to fix it now. Damn it, the doctor said to be positive, to talk to you more, but you can't imagine how hard it is. I'm not helping any, am I? I was never good at this type of thing. Maybe I should just shut up and hold your hand or something? There. Still warm. Still alive. Still fighting. I know you are. Don't ever stop. You're a SWAT cat. Giving up was never an option to us. You are going to pull through. That's an order. You hear me, Razor? You can't You can't leave me alone after all we went through together. You're the best partner a pilot could wish for, and the best friend a cat like me could ever deserve. The only one I would gladly die for. Damn it, Jake. You're not allowed to leave me behind. We're a team. The best team that ever was. Don't you understand? You're too important to lose. You're my wings. I can't fly without you. I wish I told you how much you mean to me, Jake. Please. Please, if anyone is listening up there, I'm begging you. Let him have a 9th life to spare. Just this once. And that's the end. You know, it's refreshing after all the bad fanfics I've read lately. It's refreshing to read this one. Because even though this was short and a drabble in a sense, it was very well written. This was really well written. And I know that I haven't watched Swat Kats in who knows how long, but I do remember how the characters were, and I could definitely see this being canon in the show. I mean, those two characters, Razor and T-Bone, they were like close. They were like siblings. I mean, they had a great bond. And the author did a good job capturing that bond in this story. I'm not sure which one Jake is supposed to be. I'm not sure if he's supposed to be Razor or T-Bone, to be honest with you. It's been such a long time since I've watched the show, but I'm assuming it's supposed to be Razor. Was Razor the skinny one? The slender one? I don't know. Or was T-Bone that one? I don't know. It's been a long time, but it was very good. This fanfic was really good. And with how it ends, I think it kind of lets the reader decide what happens. And in my mind, I like to think that Jake survives. And I'm hoping that he survives. But who knows? It's up to the reader's opinions, I guess. Well, I'm the FanFic Critic. I read it. You listen.